said, I will always be with you. He didn't say it would always be easy in the process. So when things get a little hard in your marriage, say, God, give me a little strength. When things get hard on your job, say, God, give me a little strength. When you're about to lose your mind and everything that you're dealing with, say, God, give me a little peace. You got to learn to go to the Father in prayer and his power over about what you feel. Prayer is personal at times because our relationship with God should be personal. Let me give you the last point. So the answer to our problems is prayer and a steadfast faith in God. The approach to our problems is this. Sometimes you got to separate yourself from everybody around you and realize that they ain't got no power to heal, set free, or deliver. And you got to learn to, I need to separate myself from everybody, and I got to go to God in prayer. Amen. And have faith in the prayer that you pray. Let me give this last one and I'm gone. The advice. What the church said, the advice. The advice. Then he returned to the disciples and found them sleeping. He says, could you not keep watching me for an hour? He asked Peter. Watch and pray so that you will not fall into temptation. He said, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Here it is. Fast forward. Jesus says, I need y'all to pray with me. I need y'all to watch with me and pray with me. I'm going over here to fall on my face and pray to God because what I'm dealing with is too much for me. He needed them to watch, not just have their eyes open. He needed them to watch because he understood that at any moment, his time could be up and he was going to the cross. He needed them to watch and pray, not just a spiritual watching. 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and 34 says this. Be awake to righteousness and sin not, for some have not the knowledge of God. Being awake, as Jesus was referring to, is being awake to righteousness and not sinning. Being alert and not sleepless. The reality is, here it is. Now is not the time for you to fall asleep in your situation. You've gotten so comfortable in being where you are that you've developed a coping mechanism to deal with something that God has not designed for you to stay in. Don't give in to what you're going through, all because your prayer has not been answered yet. Jesus says, I'm overwhelmed. But I got enough faith in God to know that if he don't answer my prayer, that he's going to give me the strength to deal with it. Amen. You've been trying to handle what you're dealing with all by yourself. The reality is, if you can handle it, it would already be fixed. But by virtue of the fact that you ain't handled it yet, isn't it evidence to understand that you can't do